Good point, Brian. Well, this video from the Texas Border Patrol station says it all. Illegal immigrant children crowded into makeshift holding areas, overwhelming facilities across the U.S. It's a humanitarian crisis, is it? Is there anything that the White House should be doing to solve it? Indeed. Immigration lawyer Francisco Hernandez joins me now to discuss. Good morning, Francisco.
Good morning.
This is startling to see that video there. And when you look at the numbers, in 2009, 304,000 children just stopped at the border here. 2014, 50,000 plus. I mean, that increase seems almost unbelievable. You look at those numbers. Why? Why the increase and why now?
Well, I don't know that I do believe there's an increase. There's literally people dying to come here. I take issue with stating that there are children running across the border coming over. Most of these children have been separated from their parents. They don't know. They don't even know where they came from. And I know, I'm sorry, our guests couldn't come here, but I just can't imagine anybody would want to put these beautiful children on a bus and take them home and deport them. What are we going to do with them?
Francisco, I see you here, right? So, Francisco, you have, what's your sweet little girl's name?
This is Heaven. This is Heaven.
Hi, Heaven. You're a big girl. Sweet. I have to say, though, I'm a mom. I've got 3 of those cuties at home right now. I get it. But when you look at that video, you can honestly tell me and the American people right now that those images, and we don't have many of them, but when you see this packed by the thousands together with I don't know whom, for days not showering, 10 days was the latest that we heard from Border Patrol here. You're saying this right here, this image, is humane?
Well, it's temporary. It's an emergency measure. What are we going to do? Leave them in the desert or turn them back to whatever country? Most of them don't even know what country they came from. So it is a humanitarian crisis. But what are we going to do? This is America. This is what we do. Even your most loyal viewer, Brian Johnson, would agree that we've got to do something. This is America. That's what we do.
But what are we going to do now? And how did we get in this situation where right at this time there's this flooding of people just moving across what can probably no longer even be called a border? Why?
Well,
Why now?
They're trying to come across. A lot of them will be reunited with their parents when they can find them. A lot of them will be adopted. A lot of them will be integrated. A lot of them, if they're old enough, there's ways to connect them with their family. But if there's that many, you can't put them all in La Quinta or hotels. We've got to do something, but they're being fed, they're being educated, not in the conditions that Heaven was lucky to fall into. And for privacy reasons, they can't tell you who they are. But that's people are literally dying to come here.
We're
not going to turn them away.
Francisco, people will make the point as well that for every child, there's also a potential criminal coming into this nation here. Okay, and there are laws for a reason. We're edging into a world of lawlessness. Our nation should not be a leader in lawlessness. We have an issue here, a humanitarian crisis. It looks like from those videos, certainly no child should be without a home. We've got 400,000 since 2012 in the foster care system. Who's adopting these children? Do you think everyone who's in favor right now or not stepping up to do something should adopt one of the children that are coming across?
There are couples, many couples that are waiting in line to try to adopt some of these children. I'm not saying we should encourage it, but these are temporary measures. They're far from ideal. But what else can we do? We can take them into our homes. These are innocent children. A child can't be illegal. I mean, should we spend our energy and time and effort getting our Marine out of the Mexican jail? That's a much worse situation. And I would rather focus on that than on people that want to say they want to deport children like this.
Well, this is complete chaos that's going on right now. We want to thank you for being with us, Francisco. A hot debate here. This is a long-term issue that we're going to be dealing with.